Well, I was in the camping store the other day and I ran across these YETI 30-ounce Rambler mugs on sale for an incredible $25. And if you think that was expensive, I've seen these go as high as $50. And anyway, I bought one for $25. And then I got to thinking, how good are these things really? $25 seems like a lot of money for any kind of camping gear, especially just a cup. Well, then the other day I ran across a similar one from Walmart, of all places, and it was on sale for around $15. This is a Mossy Oak insulated tumbler. It's a 30-ounce. Actually, it's a little bit less than this one. So I got to thinking, gosh, it's time to make a video on how good these are. And I also bought a Bubba insulated cup, and I pulled this out of our camper. This is what we've been using. I don't think it's really insulated that much, but it does have a double bottom. In other words, it's just two pieces of plastic with a little bit of air trapped in between them. So I'm going to basically just put some ice in these and then just see how long they last and how cold the water stays. And I'm going to measure it with my little Fluke infrared thermometer. Okay, so now I've got ice and water in each one of these. We have a YETI, $25. This Mossy Oak at $15. This Bubba plastic at $10. And an insulated plastic that was around $1. And then I just got a uninsulated one just as a control. Now it's interesting that both these two are 18/8 stainless steel. This claims 8 hours for cold. This claims twice as long as plastic. And then of course these don't make any claims at all. What I'm going to do is every couple hours we're going to come back here and take a look. But first I'm going to take my infrared thermometer and I'm going to measure the outside. 71 degrees here, 71 degrees here. The third one, which is plastic, 61 degrees. So on this plastic one, some of the coldness is coming through. 55 degrees on this plastic, a lot more of the coldness coming through. And the uninsulated one was 41 degrees. So now we're 2 hours ahead and we have 69 degrees here, 66 degrees here, 58 degrees there, 50, and 39. So I'd say those are fairly stable temperatures. Well, we're about 6 hours in to our experiment. This guy is finally completely melted. Well, we're now at the 7-hour mark, and this one's gone. So we have 3 left, and we're getting down to not much left here. In these two, I can finally push down a little bit. Okay, now we're into 8 hours into this. This one's melted. Well, finally the ice is melted in all the cups, and incredibly, with these 2 cups, it took about 23 hours, which is just amazing. Clearly, the 2 stainless steel cups are superior. 3 of the cups have lids. The YETI has a lid that is clear with a gasket around it that presses on. The Mossy Oak has also a lid, but it's a 2-piece lid that once you put it on, you can use it to open and close the drink hole. And then the plastic Bubba cup also has a lid that goes on, and you open and close a little tab to take a drink. So the next question I have is, how good are these lids if you end up getting a spill? So we'll lay out a little paper towel here, set the cup there, and let's just see. Okay, a little bit of a spill, not anything really to worry about. Now we're going to try this one. And again, a little more of a spill, and the lid is coming off just a little bit, but it did not come off all the way. The YETI, and the same thing. This one clearly does not hold the water in as good as the other two. We're now out in the RV, so let's just see how well these tumblers will work on the standard RV style cup holders. So the Mossy Oak, it fits, but a little wobbly. And the Bubba, about the same. I mean, they won't fall over, that's for sure. And the YETI, yeah, they're all about the same. So they'll fit, but they're not perfect. So how do they fit up here in the front of the cab? Well, that's pretty good. Lost the paper. That's okay too. Okay, they all fit pretty good. They all seem to fit well enough so they're not going to fall over and spill their contents on you while you're driving. So which one of these are the best? Off the bat, I can get rid of this Bubba cup because it just did not perform as well as the others did in the ice test. However, it still lasted quite a while, and this would still work, but you know, it depends on how much these cost. Since this is around $10 to $11, and this Mossy Oak, although it was on sale, was around $15, I would go with this before the other one. This YETI, I don't see it really being any better than the Mossy Oak, other than possibly the heights. You know, the heights may mean that this could be a little bit more tippy, or maybe a little bit more harder to put into a shelf or a cabinet or something. But I do like the idea that this had the closing top. And this one I got for around $25, but I've seen them for as high as $50. This I got for $15, and I've seen them as high as $35. But I got to go with what I paid for them. So in that sense, these are the ones I would go with.